Francis Rooney, Vice Chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, joins me now. Terrific to see you. Thank you for being here. So I'm a little confused. Maybe you can set me straight. Nancy Pelosi says that what the president is doing, his moves make the United States less secure. I thought Democrats actually liked sanctions.
Yeah, I think she's got it a little bit backwards here. I mean, President Obama and her regime as Speaker took a pariah and stuck him in the middle of the world stage and then gave him a few $1 billion to finance mayhem all around the world. And look what it got us. Hamas and Hezbollah emboldened, a revolution in Yemen led by a Shiite minority. We need to stop these guys. And fortunately, Ambassador Bolton and his team and President Trump have the resolve to do it.
Vice Chair Rooney, this was something that really, the first time I read it this morning, I read it again, I couldn't believe it. The word sincere. When Iran uses the word sincere, is that code for something with the past administration? Did they get something and now they've lost it?
I think sincere is another distractive type of word that they're very good at using. You know, they take great pride in their ability to dissemble and confuse the West. And we need to stay strong and clear that as long as they are going to commit mayhem in the world, as long as they're going to abuse their own people, we're going to make them pay a price.
I mean, what kind of sincerity could we show a country that continues to call for the death of ours?
I think the sincerity we show them is to say, your agreement is shot through holes, and we're not going to stay with the JCPOA as long as it is. If you want to talk about closing those loopholes, if you want to talk about cleaning up your act in the world, if you want to talk about reducing the asymmetries of how you treat your people versus the way you run the Revolutionary Guards and things like that, okay.
You know, we touched on this last hour of Outnumbered. I brought up the point that during a revolution just a few years ago, the United States did not step up and do potentially what it could have done to help the Iranian people. Hillary Clinton and others were very much, you know, kind of a sit on your hands and let's watch it burn, basically. And now we are where we are, and these sanctions hurt the people more than anybody else.
Well, remember that appeasement never works, and the Obama administration tried a lot of that. I happened to be in London for a meeting the night that Green Revolution started, and nobody that I was with, foreign policy people from around the world, could believe that we were silent while those people were being murdered in the streets, trying to show that they had differences of opinion with the oppressive mullah's regime.
You know, I don't sit where you do, but I cover a lot. And the thing that hit me the most with Iran coming back with the word sincere was they have the gall to ask us for something at this point.
Well, you know, that old thing, there's no such thing as a big lie. I mean, they love to tell the big lie. They like to go for everything. Sincere. We want to talk to you. What they really want to do is to get more money to perpetuate more mayhem, both on their own people and to people across the Middle East.
Vice Chair Rooney, before I let you go, what kind of leverage do we have in dealing with Iran now that we didn't have a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Well, I think we have a lot. First of all, these European companies who have shown, as Lenin said, we'll sell you the rope we'll use to hang you with. They're so quick to do business as they've sacrificed every principle, and President Trump's calling them on the carpet for it. That's one good piece of leverage. The other is studies continue to show that the Iranian people seek freedom and democracy, and that there's some asymmetry between what the people want and what the government wants. I wrote an op-ed about that recently. So we need to exploit that and show the Iranian people that we're here for them when they finally get a good government like they deserve.
Wow, that is fascinating. From the great state of Florida, Vice Chairman Rooney, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me on, Harris.